Hello everyone, my name is Victor Assad and I am the author of Hack Recruiting. In Hack Recruiting, I am encouraging everyone in HR and all of their CEOs to recognize that HR now has the same digital technology that marketing has been using to build brand, attract customers, and build relationships with customers. It is time now to use this technology in HR. But technology is not a silver bullet. It requires great processes, everyone be trained in their role in recruiting, and having great metrics. Today, I'm happy to tell you that I am with Sandeep Purwar, and he is the CEO of Be the Evolution. He calls it Bevov. And he also is a member of the Forbes HR Council member. And so he's a very influential person. He has an absolutely fantastic technology platform for recruiting. And so, Sandeep, I want you first to tell us a little bit about yourself, why you decided to start this company, and what this company does for recruiting.
Yes. Foremost, I want to thank you for being here and having this conversation, which is important for us to tell people what's out there. Before Bevov, I've been in the recruiting industry and consulting for 10 years.
Yes.
It's my frustration with different steps, and I said I need to build something for my own. And which started as an in-house project, kind of really inspired me. I think this is something everybody could use, and then we worked really hard to bring the product that is helpful for small to medium-sized companies.
Terrific. All right. So how does your platform make recruiting better for the client?
It's a simple thing, right? And the technology is only to help you as a recruiter to make better decisions. And what we have really done is we have taken the actions that a recruiter would do and use those processes, best practices, into more of an automation tools. Right? So there are three pieces to Bevov. One is recruitment marketing.
Right.
Small and medium-sized companies need to really go out and talk about the company, the values and the benefits to really get top talent. There are hundreds of companies. Why you? Is a question you need to really tell on your career page.
Right.
And also use your brand as a way to attract, but also use for your marketing purposes. So recruitment marketing strategies are involved. We have a distribution of the jobs using our optimization engine, which will help companies figure out where to post the jobs to get the best candidates applying for the active jobs. But also, we have tools for the passive candidates as well. Now that you have figured out the recruitment strategies, engaging and increasing the conversion of number of applicants, and you figured out where the candidates are coming from, now your question is, how do I pick which one is the right one? So we have an AI which ranks each of those candidates, qualified candidates, the top 5, and you as a recruiter now are only talking to the top 5, which should be something you should be doing anyways.
Right. So I think a curiosity anyone's going to have is, how do they know that your AI is selecting the truly best top 5? Do you have some testing that you've done? Tell us about that.
Sure. This is for small to medium-sized companies. We have given them a customizable assessment test. Right. We have given them templates. They could use the templates, create those assessment tests, ask them the questions to get qualified first. Right. When the application is submitted, we are capturing all the information, their online profiles, their resume, their skill sets, and the assessment.
Right.
Just looking at these variables and also what features, what requirement or what skills are required for a given job, our machine learning is able to figure out if that person is a good fit or not, and then just comparing that person with all the applicants to rank them.
Okay. All right. So we actually began to talk for Hack Recruiting over a year ago, and a lot has changed. So tell us about some of the recent technology updates that you've made.
Sure. I think first thing what we have done is we wanted to make sure we have a platform that is really helpful, right? It's useless if I'm just creating for sake of it. So what we have done is we worked with our initial customers to fill any gaps that we have,
Right.
to make the process even better and the results even better. And what I think the biggest change we have done is to really have a way for automating their sourcing. Right? Small and mid-sized companies have no idea what channels to use
Right.
when they are figuring out for a given job. So we have automated that. We have optimization engine which goes and figures out for a given job
Yeah.
where to get the candidates.
Okay.
Not only that, we are able to partner up with big brands
Yes.
to get quality passive candidates that are accessible
Right.
at a premium price. So those are the two major things that we have done and really made the engagement part of applicant tracking system
Right.
even better.
Yeah. That engagement piece is important because a lot of tools can help people find great candidates, but then attracting them. On your website, there's a great video that you talk about with engagement. You had some great advice for small companies there. If you want to repeat that here, I think that would be helpful.
So I think you're talking about just the video I posted on LinkedIn.
Yes.
It's about how do you engage quality candidates, right? If candidates are applying on any of the bigger job boards and who have no idea who you are, teach them who you are,
Right.
right? As you suggested, marketing,
Yeah.
branding is important to engage candidates,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
You really have to tell them who you are, why they should come and work for you, right? And how do you do that? Is to really have them come to your website,
Yeah.
your LinkedIn web page,
Yeah.
and then really tell them what are the benefits, what are the values, what is the mission,
Yeah.
why should they come and work for you,
Yeah.
right? This is not a quick fix, but this is something I think each one of us have to do it to attract great talent.
Okay. So who's the ideal client for your company?
So we are targeting right now less than 500 employees, small to medium-sized companies,
Okay.
but and also technology as well as pharmaceutical industry to start with.
Okay.
But what we're really targeting is if companies are using 10 different tools
Right.
to achieve and hire a candidate,
Yes.
and that's where we pitch in and say, why do you need 10 different companies to do your job
Yeah.
when one or two should be what you should look for? And so that's our pitch is
Yeah.
we can, right from posting a job
Yeah.
to sending an offer letter is what we really want to do good job.
Okay. And it must be an ROI with that too. I got to imagine if they're down to one tool or two tools as opposed to 10.
For sure, right? And tools can really do a good job
Yeah.
of figuring out the decisions if they
Yeah.
have control over the data.
Yeah.
AI is useless.
Yeah.
ML is useless if you
Yeah.
don't really have accessibility to the data,
Right.
right? And you can't just solve a small part of the recruiting process and
Yeah.
say, I'm actually figuring out. You need to really be part of every step of the way,
Yeah.
and the platform is able to see the inefficiencies at each step to improve better.
Okay. Terrific. So what's next?
I think we as our slogan said, be the evolution.
Yes.
We believe that we want to learn what's working.
Yeah.
We want to see what are the changes because a lot of the technologies are changing.
Yeah.
Right? People go with the flow.
Uh-huh.
But what we really want to focus is that the problem that we are solving.
Yeah.
How can we get
Yeah.
the right candidate
Uh-huh.
in the shortest period of time?
Okay.
Right? It could be bots.
Yeah.
It could be sourcing. It could
Yeah.
be passive. It could be AI.
Yeah.
I think what we really believe is not the machine, but the end result in it. And for us, our North Star is our customers. We really
Uh-huh.
go back and say, hey, is this helping you?
Right.
And then for us, I think we have come a long way in figuring out all of this, and we really feel like we want to push the boundaries and
Yeah.
get closer to the less of spending time.
Okay. Terrific. Well, check it out. And if you haven't yet, checked out my book, Hack Recruiting. Talk to you all soon.